folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farm Sim 15. If it's your first time here, thank you very much for stopping by the channel. Doing a map review today. This is Midwest Family Farm. Yes, indeed. Here we go. Midwest Family Farms. Okay. Here, well, this tells us some pretty good stuff. Here's the mods we need. The compost soil, the chopped straw, the animation map trigger, and multi-fruit. So not a whole bunch of things need to be tacked on there. However, and we'll get to that later, there are some blank spots. Nice flat, leveled, made to put things on spots. So keep in mind, should you decide to use those spots for placeable items, you may require other things. Like mods to go with them, in other words, like the universal process kit, yes, those sort of things. So here we go. Standard crops plus soybeans, oats, and the normal animals plus piggies. We all like piggies. No. Okay. So here we are. It is a medium-sized map with a fairly modern flair, at least as far as the farms and that end of things go. So you could start with modern small equipment and work your way all the way up to the big stuff, and it would all fit in. Before we have too close a look, let's go to our informational card. Yes, I spent all kinds of money. I bought a truck and a bunch of animals, as I always do, just to show you. Here we go. As I said, all the standard crops plus soybeans, oats. We have compost manure in here. Basically, yeah, there's a place you can drop off your compost and they turn it into manure to use on your fields. And the reason we have beef and pig, I think that's a part of the actual mod. It adds both, even if you're only running one. And in this case, in fact, we are running pigs. So, places to sell. We have a bio cereal. I'm assuming BioSer? Who knows? I guess it's just BioSer, BioSer grain, biogas. They like the word bio. Yeah. Alright, so they buy potatoes and sugar beets. They buy your grains and your soybeans and oats. Alrighty. Biogas plant, well, we know what they buy. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm such a silly bugger. Down below here, silage, which biogas plant. There we go. I was wondering why that hadn't showed up. Biomass, they really do, eh? BioSer grain, biogas, biomass. Kush. What else we got here that we can sell some bios? For a minute I thought they took soybeans. I was going, hey, that's different. And the compost station, which, like I said, buys compost and turns it into poop. And then we have the DeKalb, which buys corn and soybeans. I haven't really figured out what they are. I think it might be some kind of like energy place, maybe. And then we have Stinkies. No one knows why. We'll find out, I'm sure. And then, I get it, okay. This is one of those maps where if you go to Stinkies and buy your pigs, they're $40. If you buy them at the store so that they're delivered, they're $50. And then there's Stinky Stockyard. If you successfully raise your pigs into large pigums, you can sell them for $1,400 a ton, which is a lot better than the $1 a ton ones we've seen from lots of places. So there you go. That is, well, that part of the info card. We've got all the standards. Ooh, eggs have gone up. I thought they were $22.80 when I logged in, but in fact, they're 17 cents more. Here we go. Your vehicular and our first look at our map. You do start with a fair quantity, as you can see here. Pickups not included, of course. That would be my perfect purple pickup for getting about. We'll get to why that's there later. It's kind of odd. Some of the stuff is proper parked. The rest of it is just sort of left laying about. It's really kind of odd. It's like somebody just abandoned the farm. Went, here you go. I'm done. I'm outie. Yep. Alright, here's another look. Now this is rather an odd thing. I don't believe you own any of the fields. Or perhaps you own all the fields. As you can see, there's no numbers. There's also no crops. At least nothing showing, man. See? Oh, wait a minute. I spy with my little eye a little tiny bit of wheat. Look, look. We have a crop to harvest. We better rush right out there and get that done. Regular bits and pieces here for your cows. As I said, I did buy some, just so that they will be there when we get to them. There's no missions, there's no gold coins or any of that. And of course, pigs. So there's the information card. Let's have a look at the farm. We've got storage here for wood chips and silage and chaff and grass and mixed rations, i.e. non-grainy associated things that are not sugar beets or potatoes. Because those go, well, there's a place for those. We'll get to it. Grain. Yes, indeed. Grain. Well, you can tell by the size of the silos, they expect you're probably going to find a little bit of it in your travels. So, there's the Audi. Usually that's no your way to the innie. There we go. So, just like any good set of grain silos, an innie and an Audi. And what hoof we hear? That would appear to be grass. So these, I'm going to tell you, are upright silage. What do you think of that? I could be wrong, I could be right. And indeed, you would pick up your upright silage there. Alright, so, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm making that up, but I could be, so please don't hold me to that particular bit of information. Now, moving right along, that's this end of the farm. Over here, we find ourselves with all of our chuck-chucks. Indeed, here's the chickens. Hello, ladies. Where's the old man gone? I'm sure I saw him around here earlier. No? Yes? Yoo-hoo. Well, I don't know. Well, see, there's what I was talking about. Way off in the distance, yeah, that's a plow sitting out in the middle of the field. There's a weight off in the grass. We've got a tractor with a seeder that have actually plowed into that windmill and wedged them. So, yeah, it's kind of strange. Oh, there he is. He's coming for us, making sure everything's cool. In here, we have vehicular storage. And as you can see, it auto-opens with just the mere presence of a human such as myself. Seeds, fertilizer, and, well, basically an aircraft hangar. These bifold doors fold up automatically when you or a vehicle approaches them, and fold back down after an appropriate period of time. Same goes for doors something smaller than a tractor might use. There we go. So that's basics for this sort of part of the farm. Over here we have, oh, why am I walking? I'm already worn out. Let's go find ourselves. There it is. Yeah, you watch them chickens. Don't let them get into the laundry, man. You know what happened the last time that happened? Yes, sirree, Bob. Chicken dinner. Alright, whoops. Let's go out this way. Because it's completely the opposite way that I wanted to go. Here we are. Oh, I guess it wasn't. If we head all the way over here, we find the facilities de porcine. Indeed, this is where the piggies live. It's kind of cool. We got a water hut here for them. A little bit different facility than most you see. Would appear you tip, well, things in there. That's kind of, oh, I don't know, is that some kind of auto pigger feeder thing? Neat. So, this would be your outflow. Oh, hello. Hi, piggies. Wow, 10 piggies. You look pretty lonely in there with only 10 of you. Oh, there it is. There's your Zucker beets and kartoffels there, guys. Sugar beets and potatoes. Yeah, that's what it is. There's the sugar beets and potato storage right there behind the t'other storage. So here, besides a big pit in the ground, so yeah, this is our piggies. This is pig shed. And, whoop. That was a little nasty. Hello, the piggies. Oh, yeah, rolling over. Good, good, good. I think the rails are just a tiny bit too close here, because you don't have a choice. You end up, oh, there we go. You can eventually do drop back off them. Again, no biggie. And approach the door, and it opens, only to find, yes, you're being led off to be turned into ham. Ooh, run the heck away. Alright, so that is the pig barn. Well, we all like the pig barn. And I think, sure, this is about the next closest. Let's go over and see how the cows are doing. Ignore the stop sign because nobody else is here. Oh, if traffic annoys you, a word of advice, turn off the traffic. It's pretty thick here, actually, so yeah. Alright, a little bit of something going on here, or what? This doesn't show as being an actual sell point, but interesting that they have this bit of gear down here. And again, good blank spot. You could maybe, oh, here's a sawmill. Well, not a sawmill, I guess, just simply log sales. So yeah, take your log sales there, put a Maru sawmill on the other side, and guess what you have? Maru's sawmill on the other side. Why was that so hard? Alright, down here we have the ladies of the day. Yes, indeed, their tails don't make their butts look fat, so don't tell them they do. It's the cows. Hello, girls. We've got our Roboto machine. Now, I don't know that milk pickup is a thing, because the dairy didn't appear to be terribly functional. And you can load all your other goodies from out along this dirt road. Huh. Not sure why that's there. Well, we'll figure it out at some point, or if you decide to give the map a go, and you know what, that's probably not a bad idea, guys. It's a pretty darn nice map. You'll figure out what that is. So through here... Oh, okay. We have some rather fancy little building. No idea what that is, so I'm just going to step off the edge because there's no fall damage in this particular game. This ain't your mother's Minecraft. Alright, they really like the whole striped theme in this game. So that's the... how the heck do I get away from this building? That's the cow facility. Awesome. Alright. Now, where did I leave me truck? Hey, look, no collision. Oh, I used to hate those bushes. I don't know what map it was we were doing, but man, those were annoying bushes. Alright. As far as the rest of the cow stuff, we do have our area for the solid pooping. And... well, right around the back there, I believe. Is this it? This might be. No, it doesn't give me a fill level. Well, somewhere here, there has to be, some sort of an outflow for the, that which we need. Well, I'm not going to spend 20 minutes looking for the liquid poop and outflow, and especially since I've probably staggered past it 3 times already. Alright, here we go. Next on the agenda, we're going to head up this way. Alright, we got some things to visit over here. As you can see, there is a BGA, and that also contains your compost, and we'll get to that. Un momento. This is your shop. So yeah, fertilizer, seeds, seedlings, those sort of things. We've all been to the shop. This one's called the Tractor Supply Co. Okay. A little bit of slickiness there. I don't know what we slipped in. That's why they have those please wash here. Oh, we have a little grass dump there. And a huge meadow here. Alright, so this, as I say, is your compost plant. And your VGA. Note to self, you would require a front loader to work the compost. How's my truck doing? Putting on weight? Come on, 2180, you can do it. 2180. Yeah, look at that. Right to the ounce. That's something that's kind of odd, though. It doesn't matter how much you drive around, how much fuel you burn, you still weigh the same amount on this planet. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Different sort of physics going on, but if I was to say the physics in Farm Sim were anything but different, I would never be able to finish the argument. Alright, let's head across the street because we have yet another facility of interest. Not the, I've already opened this. This is one of only like 2 or 3 gates you actually require the animation map trigger for. All the others are automated. Wait, we still weigh 2180. There's a shocker. Okay, there, I do believe you can sell compost. And here, you can get poop. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. I don't know, seems like kind of a scam to me. We're going to take your perfectly good compost and turn it into poop. But there you go. You're going to do the same thing with it anyway. So here once again, or actually I guess this is the first one we've run across. See what I mean? There are certainly areas set aside for that which does not yet exist. Whoa. What in the heck happened there? Whew, I didn't even notice that set of whoop-de-doos in the road. Oh, I see, okay. Here, I guess, is where you actually get slurry. It's odd. Let's open the gate. Well, it's bone dry, so it's not going to tell us there's anything there either. I've never understood that. Maybe you guys could explain that when you've come across those on maps. These odd slurry pits miles away from anything. Okay. So you've seen the garden center. This is what I mean about the traffic, especially this particular bit of road. He's a little bit nasty, but there's also a little bit of road we need to use. So, again, this is, here's our tractor dealer, a John Deere in this case. We have our buy area, and we have, surprisingly enough, around back, a sell area. Whoop. And that's gonna cost me $1 or $2. Oh wait, the damage mod isn't on here. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of our F1Z HUD. The Wells Fargo Bank, as near as I can tell, doesn't do much. The little town over there, same sort of thing. It's really just for, well, I'd say it's for show, but it's not terribly showy, to be honest with you. So let's continue on. Hello. Obviously bought a truck, same place I did. Okay. Fine day to drive an ugly car, sir. Excuse me, passing lane. Thank you. And over here, this is Stinky Stockyard. Yes, indeed, for $40, you too can have one of these fine piglets. I know. I'm absolutely amazed. And you'd think with all the ones he has on hand, he'd hardly have to count on other people to be raising them, considering he's the one that also owns the slaughterhouse just oop the road. Or as we like to call it in Canada, here. I guess this is still raising piggies. Yeah. I mean, like, you'd think he's got more than enough facilities for raising piggies on his own. But, indeed, not. Alright, so, we also have available to us, we'll use the roads because it's the polite thing to do. Don't believe that is in particular anything. Looks like maybe like a fire hall, so we'll go with that. Although I don't see a tower for drying fire hoses. Do I? Do I? Nope. Alright, your fuel station here. And what do we got? $3.89. What would that be, a gallon? I would imagine. You couldn't charge that a liter, could you? We got an Applebee's restaurant. This is where you sell your eggs, by the way. Because apparently they like eggs somewhere. Oh, come on, I saw it earlier. There we go. So yeah, you pull around here to the service entrance and they'll buy your eggs. We've got a Napa Auto Parts for no particular reason at all, other than I guess a little bit of, you know, authenticity. And then we have these places, the Biocer and the Biocer Grain, and there are two different tip points here. So one of them obviously for, we go back to our informational card. Okay, yeah, we don't want stinkies. Here we are, the Biocer. One buys sugar beets, potatoes, the other buys, well, oddly enough, Biocer Grains buys, yeah, greens. So here we are. We have one tip point here, and I believe this is the Biocer, so sugar beet and potato. And then we also have there, or maybe those are, either way, you get the point. Right across there, again, edges aren't clippable. This is your dairy, so if you want to throw up the stop milk sale thing, this is where you'd put the other end of that particular mod so that you'd have a place to sell your milk after you get them to stop picking it up. And way up the road we have the way back to our farm. So, oh right, Stinkies was down by the garden center. Sheep are way up at the top of the map. It does help if sometimes you watch where you're driving. So we'll take a quick run up to see the sheep. Yeah, the fields, apparently you buy on the fields. As you can see, there's no plow spec or anything like that installed. So let's quickly have a little look here. Whoop. Yeah, fella. Press the right button. 243. Now, I mean, it is big, but goodness, you gotta have something. Let's have a look at our map again. Where do they have that's kind of small? Oh, I guess field 1, you know? Yeah, I guess if you were to go up to field 1, you'd maybe be able to afford. Yeah, see what I mean? Here's our gear, eh? There's a plow, there's a weight. Oh, look, here's a tractor and a trailer parked out in the trees. There's our harvester. He's getting ready to harvest, well, some grass and some fir trees. And then, of course, we've got this tractor here, who's actually attempting to pull this cedar out from its entanglement with this windmill. Yeah, I'd advise if you do the map, just reset everything. It does actually go back to the farm we started at. Alright, so I need to know field 1, and then we'll go up and have a look at the cattlization, or the sheepage, actually. We'll go up and see who lives in the cheap sheeps. Alright, there's field 1. Tiny little thing. Yeah, see, there's another tractor just sitting out in the middle of the field, minding its own business. He's probably looking at the prices, you know. 43,000. So yeah, I guess you have to take out a bank loan to buy a field is bottom line. Alright, let's go and have a look at the last feature, I guess you would say. And let's first of all make sure that we're not going the opposite way, because we are. Alright, here we go. And because this is the angle I always drive at. It's a long drive to the sheeps, man. Sorry if this episode is running a little long. It happens with these maps where you have to stretch your legs a little to get to them. But there we are. The final point, it is the sheep. And as you can see, it would appear they also have silos going on. There's our wool pickup. We get, there's all of our woolly crunchies. The water mod, of course, is included. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. And we have another silo system here, so you can pick up and tip grains. Awesome. And there you go, guys. That has been the look at this particular map. That's Midwest Family Farms map. Link will be down below. If you enjoyed the review, please hit the like button. It really helps the channel out. And, well, feel free to share the video, favorite the video, do all those YouTubey things. If you haven't subscribed yet, there has been a little icon down in the bottom there, bopping up and down. It's, of course, me pointing a gun at you saying, subscribe now. So feel free to subscribe. Till next time, guys. This has been Species 7 for Farm Sim 15. Take care of each other, folks. And ciao for now.